But shout out to him. I mean, it's never easy to pull out a character you think is probably your third or fourth best, right? I mean, it's
What up?
lose finals.
What? No, we're doing top 8 all the way through. Yeah, Sayar told us to. Yep.
Yeah, that's what Say. I think Say told us that. I don't know. According to Say.
So.
We got game 1, man. Losers finals. They're not wasting any time. No button checks, no nothing.
Both of them warm. I mean, Blacktwins, I don't think he ever needs a button check. He knows his controller works.
Never.
So.
Oh. Got recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Was that a double? I think that might have been a second grab.
It looked like it, yeah. I like that option. It's good. You know the guy's coming in. You get a shield at first, then you get the hits.
Exactly. It was. I mean, I fully understand why Deathorse dropped shield. He got the perfect shield on the first stroke, and figure, oh, you know, he'll give up because I got the shield up.
Right.
But Blacktwins just following through, saying, no, I'm gonna keep going. I'll keep pressing buttons.
Oh, dash that following up that nair. And the back air coming out. Blacktwin's literally just waiting.
Just standing still.
He's like, yeah, I got you. Just come back.
Nice runoff fair there, taking that stock.
Yeah.
87%, definitely hitting close to kill, or has hit kill percent against Cloud. A lot of strong moves in that character.
No doubt, man. Down smash coming out from the Blacktwins definitely doesn't have to, you know, throw that out if it's gonna get punished, but you do need to get the stock, that's for sure.
Exactly. Ooh, that didn't quite get the back air out soon enough, getting picked up by the nair there instead. Very clean gameplay coming out of Deathorse thus far. He hasn't really played a whole lot of Mewtwo today, but you wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like water. It just flows in and out.
Exactly. It's incredible watching players that play multiple characters. Eating that back air, though.
Exactly, man. It gets the straight back air to go Blacktwins does, and we're in the even stocks.
And Blacktwins took that while holding limit still, so we still already got that on deck without having to worry too much. Just needs to rack up enough percent. So.
It's also worth noting at this point that Cloud is heavier and falls, I do believe falls a little bit faster now, right?
Yep.
The limit, so.
Yeah, just changes his properties only a little bit, not too extreme, but enough to let him live a little longer.
There you go.
And,
we'll see if Deathorse can exploit that. Blacktwins, however, just has to get some sort of form of offense on stage, and right there gets the percent off.
Deathorse was looking for the lower cover because he wanted to get the down air there. He does it against so many players, it's incredible.
Yeah, he usually likes to bait an air dodge and then rise with the dare.
Yeah.
And against someone like Blacktwins, it probably will not work.
Well, you never know, right? He's just got to mix it up enough.
That's what it comes down.
Yeah. There goes that limit that we were talking about.
No, he wasn't even close to him with the tip of that climb.
Yeah, it's the extended hitbox for the stage. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is, man.
Smash things, you know.
So 116% right now on Blacktwins, and again, he's not out of it, man. Cloud, excuse me, the ability to just rack up damage so fast.
Yeah. I once heard somebody say that Mewtwo is a sword character because of his tail.
Yeah, for sure.
It counts. It's as big as a sword is. Nice air dodge pickup there.
That up air almost did it, man.
Yeah.
Is that gonna do it?
Not with limit, maybe without.
I was gonna say limit probably played a role there, man, but I was surprised.
I'll go.
The fair coming out is gonna do it, man. I'm surprised Deathorse didn't pummel once or twice though. I really am.
He probably thought it just would have killed, but again, the limit there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure that would have made a difference. Great DI, I'm sure as well.
I do know he knows success for sure. It's just odd that didn't kill. So.
Yeah, I don't actually know any Toronto-based Mewtwo players myself.
BB does. I think BB might have dropped Mewtwo though, if I'm not mistaken. I heard something like that from someone. He might be a Cloud main now, but hey.
I don't know. But I mean, Blacktwins is obviously going to be familiar with the matchup. He's going to be familiar with basically every matchup.
For sure, yeah. He
travels so much.
Yeah, and I'm sure he and BB have played quite a bit in the past, so he definitely does have experience.
I love respect charges where you're each on the other side of the stage, and okay, I'll charge limit. All right, I'll charge Shadow Ball.
Yeah, never be that guy that likes to stop the action and just go in for that. It's like, come on, especially if you can charge something yourself, just charge him on that.
Yeah. I mean, if you got nothing to charge, then get the heck in.
Yeah, get your stuff off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this just makes a fair fight. You got yours, I got mine. Both all the tools. Yeah, looking for the air dodge, but Deathorse opting to go back towards stage instead.
We're seeing a nice little change from the last game, man. Blacktwins is the one starting off. Oh, gets the air dodge. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah. What are the other things that you're really going to watch for? I'm going to say it a little quieter just so it doesn't get hurt too much.
Yeah, what's up?
Deathorse is really, really good with the teleport cancels. Teleport cancel fair, teleport cancel dare. It's incredible watching him on this stage.
No doubt, man.
So.
Oh, wow. That was definitely some sort of a miss. It could have had an air.
Again, just a little bit of respect charging. Deathorse saying, I don't want it this time.
Back air coming out.
Wispy picking sides.
Like he loves to do so often.
Wow, that falling up air. I didn't even see the sword go up.
That unbelievable airspeed from Cloud in limit form was able to actually catch the air dodge drift from Deathorse and get that up air off. It doesn't even matter because Cloud's airspeed is so good with limit.
It makes such a difference.
Yeah, it really does.
Like when you look at it in numerical form, it doesn't look like a whole lot, but when you're playing, it can make a world.
We talked about Mewtwo's air dodge being difficult at times to punish just because of that drift, right? And
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still punishable, but Cloud being in limit, having that drift of his own, it helps.
Yeah, just being able to get over there fast.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That Shadow Ball clashed with down air. without hitting the sword though. So, interesting situation.
Blacktwins turning this around, man. He's got Deathorse on the ropes more or less. 82% on Mewtwo is a lot of damage.
And a full stock up as well. So, like, Limit Cross Slash on here is definitely going to be something to watch out for. Limit Climb might actually be something you see as well, killing off the top super early.
You do see some Clouds just pull it out at the least expected moments, right? It is a pretty solid mix-up at times.
Super fast, super big hitbox.
Oh, it's the air dodge read there again.
Wow, living that back air.
The recovery.
Yeah.
Gets the upper.
Eating it through the platform.
Really noticeable change of pace there for Blacktwins. Just having Deathorse on the ropes almost the entire match.
Yeah.
Keeping him off stage. Those triplats help a ton.
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference because the triplats give him so much more mobility. Which you're playing against a character like a player like Deathorse and a character like Mewtwo, you unquestionably need it. You have to be able to get around to him. You were saying the air move speed difference that it made picking up the first stock, just being able to get out there that fast. The triplats and then the narrower stage as well makes such a huge difference.
It helps so much, man. You're completely right about that. And speaking of triplats being gone, we're going out to town and city, man. We got moving platforms at this point.
So they're sometimes kind of triplatty, but not often.
Yeah. You know, it's not a constant, unfortunately, for maybe Cloud, but hey, we'll take it.
One of the things I love to talk about when it comes to Deathorse is he loves to pace games. He likes to force you to play his speed. You know, he'll slow it down when he's not feeling comfortable. He'll speed you up if you're not feeling comfortable. And that was one of the big things with the smaller stage. He can't do that. And right now, Blacktwins just isn't letting him do that. He's right up in his face all the way.
There you go.
93.
And going back to that, typically you're right. We see Deathorse loves to play at his own pace, loves to play at his own speed. But with Blacktwins, you know, he's got the movement control of Cloud to dash in and out. Of course, we talked about him being familiar with the matchup. He's cognizant of what Mewtwo can do movement-wise himself, so he puts himself in good positions.
Yeah. And he's such a clean reactionary player as well.
Yes, that's all.
When you have the huge hitbox of a sword like Cloud's.
There you go.
Yeah.
Already at 115%, and that is obviously kill percent if you're Mewtwo. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not a floaty.
No, and that's something that Deathorse loves to harp on.
Yes, and you know, I respect him for it because a lot of people, oh, you died to that because he's a floaty. No, he's not a
floaty, man. He's just strange, you know.
Yeah, but that's also one of the.
Oh man,
it's getting caught with that rising there.
Yeah, that was definitely not the best option for Deathorse. He should have probably just tried to sweet spot to the ledge if it was possible, but hey.
Yeah.
Blacktwins with the great read on his part. I give him credit for that, man. It took a lot.
There's definitely a bit of conditioning because Blacktwins has definitely gone.
Oh my goodness, this guy's going off right now.
Just picking up everything that Deathorse is trying to put down.
Oh, and he actually drifts into that cross limit slash. Won't die yet.
Man, picked up by the up air as well.
One thing we're seeing right now from the Mewtwo Cloud matchup in general is that Cloud has a great time catching Mewtwo's big hitbox. Hurt box, rather.
Yeah. And that's what we were saying, with such big hitboxes, with such a big sword, super easy to play reactionary if you're good at it.
And it's so easy to see, like Cloud has the movement speed just to be able to catch Mewtwo in the air, the airspeed as well. I mean, it's just so good at finding him where he's going, you know? So I definitely can see what Deathorse means when he says the matchup is not material.
And not seeing a character switch coming out here. Sticking with the Mewtwo after we know how much he hates this matchup with Mewtwo.
I think
just not feeling comfortable.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, I do think it's the one he's most comfortable with, right?
Yes.
Against this character in particular.
Well, and against this player, against a player of this caliber especially, you know?
And at this point, it's probably not even characters in this level of skill. It's more about knowing the player.
Yeah, right? Exactly. And I mean, it's also one of those things. You have to respect him getting the knowledge, you know? We have good Clouds in Ottawa, but we don't have a Blacktwins Cloud in Ottawa. So pick up the experience while you've got it on hand.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
You gotta respect that.
So this time we have Deathorse with a really strong start.
Yeah, 100% different game right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, almost caught him with that Shadow Ball and get up.
It's a little late on the release.
Okay, nice little chain there from Deathorse.
Incredible the difference that you can see in the 6 seconds between games.
It is. It's amazing, man. And being able to compose yourself and take a second to think about what went wrong, it goes a long way.
It's just such big adjustments. Picking that up. Only 50%.
Really good position right now for Deathorse.
Wow.
He's in the driver's seat.
100% change. Like it's completely different.
Night and day, man. Yeah. Night and day.
So, but that's you know, a lot of people like to talk about, you know, losers run or last stock zero.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, Deathorse is very much one of those same players. His mentality completely changes when he gets down,
For sure, man. And
and
for
it just
him,
strengthens.
when he has a lead too, oh my god, he's so good at expanding that lead, right?
Look at that string.
He's got a sizable one too, man.
Yeah, just picking up. Wow, everybody just kind of waiting each other out there.
Yeah, we talked about Deathorse avoiding bad options for recovery and getting back onto the stage. He did not air dodge there, even though Blacktwins expected it, right?
Exactly. He didn't air dodge. He opted to float with the side B, just kind of get out of the way.
Yeah.
Good option to snap to ledge, something that he really had not been doing a whole lot of. Blacktwins keeps getting these ledge trumps, but he's not capitalizing on them. He's trumping them, just kind of saying, all right, I'm going to come back stage, and you got to wonder if it's a conditioning thing.
Yeah, empty trumping is also a good way just to put a little bit of pressure on your opponent. You know, make them think, oh, I'm on your ass, man. You know, you're not safe yet, right?
Exactly. And then at what point do you trump them and go after them, or do you fake the trump like that, kind of like we were talking about Brett doing so often?
Exactly.
So you got that limit, so we get making it back.
Makes him burn it at least.
Yeah.
Gets the fair off that down tilt string.
You know he was looking for the down air on the low recovery, because that's what Deathorse does.
That's the Deathorse thing right there. And now I'm really liking what Deathorse is doing in this match, because as he gets back there, he's just understanding the positioning of Cloud and where he can take advantage with the options that he's got. So he's getting the fairs, knowing where he's trying to land, and just keeping the stage control is the name of the game.
If you pull up the video of the last game and you pull up the video of this game, I guarantee one of the things you'll probably find is this game is slower.
It is.
There's less going on at each second. Deathorse is he's composed himself, he's taking control, he said, no, it's my turn.
Essentially, this is more or less what's happening. I do feel it, like, the back and forth of the sets have been, in general, have been who has stage control and who have used it the longest.
Yes.
Right? Essentially an equation.
Exactly, and it's significantly less of chasing them off stage, because you don't want to do that if you want to hold stage control.
Exactly. You just got to be able to take advantage when you can. And speaking of when you can,
fairs come out. They come out so fast.
That lasting hitbox of that dare, man. A lot of Cloud's aerials have that. They're out for so long, man.
I was about to say, Deathorse.
Wow.
He was in such a dangerous spot, but got out of the, didn't get picked up rather by the cross slash, and then got the up smash, just pulling him right in.
Yeah, and it was do or die right there for Blacktwins. He's like, yo, I'm gonna let this rip, looking like Tyson from Beyblade. And he's like, yo,
hey,
I don't even care, man. Just like, boom, and the Deathorse is like, oh, wrong side, my man.
Yeah.
Send this, guys.
That's 50-50s right there, you know?
That's what I'm talking about. Game 5 right now.
Not 50-50s, what am I saying? That's cross-ups. I don't get terms.
Hey, man.
I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me.
We've been here a long time.
Where's my water?
Oh, got you. Got you, my man. Got you.
All right, getting into Game 5. Another Game 5.
Yeah, man. We've had Game 5 sets over and over in this. Oh, no! What a start from Deathorse. Explosive
Zero
start.
to death.
0 to
8 seconds sock
Yo,
take.
also looked down for 1 second. He's like, what happened? Yo.
I love it. But how many times did we say he went looking for that? It was just carry off stage, air dodge dare.
So we talked about Blacktwins probably not falling victim to that, and then it happened.
But I told you once.
You called it.
It's because, well, exactly. There's only so many ways that you can mix up your recovery, and once you're gonna choose the wrong option,
there you go.
and you're gonna get knocked right down. And still 7% on Deathorse.
Unbelievable start if you're Deathorse. He's putting Blacktwins on notice. He's saying, yo, I got you for more damage, man. I'm not done yet. Blacktwins, man, he's not out of it. However, unfortunately, we've seen him come back from a lot of crazy deficits in the past. Great player. Let's see if he can stay composed and try to bring this back, man. It'll be tough. It'll be tough.
Very, very long way to go. You know, 70% on his last stock already, tournament stock. A lot of pressure on him right now. Deathorse, absolutely. Deathorse is just pacing it. You know, he stood still for so long, just kind of saying, "I'm going to stay here." And look at the shields coming out. Just such safe play because he knows, you know, Blacktwins has to come out of it. I keep almost saying Death Twins. It's so funny.
Death Twins. Black Horse.
Both good names, actually.
Yeah, not bad at all. But these mirrors getting so much mileage for Deathorse. The forward smash drop shield at the worst possible time. He's going to catch the get up. He's not.
Nah, good option to roll in there instead of going for the neutral. Wispy pushed Deathorse a little out of position, so he couldn't catch everything with that.
Deathorse is in fuego. I don't know how else to describe him. I'm feeling it gets the up air.
Gets the up air. 2 stock, only 80%, minute 40. Got that first stock after 8 seconds.
Wow.
And what a demon to overcome as well. Blacktwins, such an incredible player.
Yeah, Deathorse and Blacktwins, they've traded sets for a while, but that's been the first one they played in some time. And for Deathorse, I know he was really happy he got that win, man. So good stuff to him.
He's picked up a set off Blacktwins right there. He's picked up a set off Mistake as well. 2 of the best players out of Toronto.
That's a huge win for him.